God is still at work through His church, through ordinary people just like you and I. I was invited to come to a Mountain City, Tennessee church many years ago, and the pastor asked me to come and speak on Islam. And I remember being so excited that some pastor wanted me to come talk about Islam. This is my heart. This is my passion. You guys know this. I'm no stranger to you. Alicia and I took off to Mountain City, Tennessee. I preached, talked on Islam and a lot of things that I'm going to share with you today. And we left and come back home. Didn't think much about it. And I guess a couple of months later, I went back to this church. And we pull into the parking lot, and I see this older gentleman he looks like he's just waiting on us at the door. And when we get to him and start walking into the church, he tells me, I've got to apologize to you. And I'm thinking, what does this guy need to apologize to me for? I don't even know him. I think he's got me confused with somebody else. But you know how it is. You just sit there and listen, and I listened to what he had to say. And he said, I remember when you were here a couple of months ago, and he said, you spoke on Islam. And he said, I remember sitting there in that service that Sunday thinking, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. He said, I grew up in Mountain City, Tennessee. Been here all my life. I've never seen a Muslim in Mountain City. As far as I know, there never will be Muslims in Mountain City. And here you are preaching and teaching in our church this morning about reaching Muslims with the gospel. He said, I thought that was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever heard in my life. And he said, I remember your prayer as you closed out the service that day. He said, you prayed that God would give us opportunities to learn what you had to say that day and then take it and apply it to our lives practically. And he said, again, I thought that was ridiculous. I don't know any Muslims. They're not here. He said, we left church that Sunday and we drove to Watauga Lake. And he said, we shared a picnic shelter with an entire family from Saudi Arabia. And he said it was like the Lord just hit him right between the eyes.